Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio Friday Facts discussion. And today we are going over high-res circuit connectors as well as a little bit of talk on the stack optimizations. And this one is written by Covrex. So Friday Facts 202. I decided to write about the results of the item stack optimizations explained in Friday Facts 198 just a couple weeks ago. So I rushed today to finish its implementation just to find out that the task affects an even bigger part of the code than I expected. Items are related to many things in Factorio. So this almost sounds like building a factory, right? Is essentially what he realized, and he goes on to continue it down here, is, he tried to get it implemented, so he could, talk about it more or demonstrate it or whatever, and then realize that it broke a whole ton of other stuff, which, at least to me, in my experience, sounds like actually building your factory, where you try to get something working, and it works, and then you find out later that it just broke 10 more things down the chain before or after it. So as he says here, after many hours of rewriting and fixing, I can compile it and even start a new game, but most of the things are broken. It is quite funny to see some of the basic item interactions be broken. Now I'm making commits. I can't talk. Now I can split stacks, now I can merge stacks, etc. It reminds me of the old days. In conclusion, the details of the optimization will have to wait for next week. And since after 10 p.m., this Friday facts will be somewhat shorter. Yeah, this one came out quite late. I was a little worried they'd miss it, but nope, they still haven't missed a single one in 2 years. And I am looking forward to next week because item stack optimizations, it is an optimization, and personally, I always like looking forward hearing about those and stuff. So hopefully they can get it working by next week. And I'd be interested to see if they give benchmarks, how much it actually affects things or not. Because any optimizations are pretty good in my book. So now for high res and improved circuit connectors. I can at least present you the continued work on the updated high res graphics. The update of circuit connectors not only provides them in high resolution, but as it is possible to see in more detail, the graphics can show more accurately what it represents. Specifically, if the connector is only reading the state of the machine, blue LED, controlling its behavior, red-green LED, or both, you can clearly see how weird it is when we compile a low-res entity, row port, chest, liquid tanker, etc. with a high-res connector, but this is just temporary, because everything will be in high-res. As we scroll down here, you can kind of see on these chests, it does look really weird. These are lower-res, these chests, but the circuit connectors are high-res, and it looks like they're not really attached, which, again, is fine. These are everything. It will be high-res. There's, kind of going through that. So these are the belt connectors, though. These look really, really good. I'm actually going to zoom in here a little bit more just so we can get an even better. Well, now they look blurry. So yeah, these look super great. These are the inserter bases. I actually saw a lot of people in the forums and the Reddit discussion asking what these were. These are inserter bases, the little legs the rest of the inserter sits on, just without the grabby part in the arm, right? So these are the little circuit connectors. They look really good, I think. The belt ones look awesome. I love just the wires and stuff. And the chest, obviously, will look better in HD. Same with the light. The RoboPort looks really wonky. Not sure if you noticed, we have a little friend in the RoboPort. This took me, I actually didn't notice initially, and I read someone said it, and then I had to, take a double take. They stuck a worm in the RoboPort. We seem to have, a bug invasion or something going on here. I don't know what the deal is with this, but there's a big worm in the RoboPort, guys. I don't know what's happening here, but that's kind of interesting. I don't know what it would be a teaser of. I mean, is bugs gonna start spawning out of our RoboPorts? That would be pretty unfortunate. But yeah, this is really. I just kind of like staring at these. Honestly, I mean, the connectors for the rails look great. The rails obviously look great since 15 came out. The stations look good. Miners look really cool. There's actually some stuff in here, I will admit, that I didn't know you could connect to the circuit network, and I saw a lot of people saying that as well. I really like this view here, and this one as well. Burner mining drills, I did kind of know because I remembered reading that, but I had forgotten. These do look quite good. These are in high-res drills. They did that. I think that was one of the latest ones they did, actually. Pumps, however, I did not know, believe this or not, and I think it's been out for a while, so I'm just I don't know, unaware or dumb, I guess. I did not realize you could connect offshore pumps to the circuit network. I never ever had a need or want to do it. So I guess I just never knew, or I mean, I'm pretty sure they said at some point. Maybe I just forgot, which wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, if you didn't know, you can connect offshore pumps to the circuit network. Tanks, wall. People were saying, oh, you can connect walls. This is for just like when there's a gate. You can't connect like just a wall. It has to be part, like if there's a gate, like where I'm mousing here. That's when it would put a circuit connector here. You cannot, unless this is something that I'm unaware of. Again, I don't think you can connect a just a normal wall that doesn't have a gate next to it to the circuit network. Just more views here, really cool. And then you can also notice on the chest, for example, that the green and red connectors are not vertically aligned, which might look slightly weird, but is on purpose. In the current versions, you have 16 or 15. When two entities are in one column, they are using both the red and green cable. They overlap perfectly, so it's impossible to see both of the cables at the same time. So you can see red wire, green wire, both wires. So you can kind of see like the little teeny red wire like in between here. This is with both wires, but as he said, they do overlap perfectly. So, I mean, you can't really tell, which is a bit annoying. Additionally, the green LED in this example doesn't make any sense, as the chest will always have only read mode, which is also addressed in the new graphics. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're saying that in 16 you will be able to see both wires or not. I kind of hope so, because yeah, like with chests, I mean, it's kind of frustrating because you can't really tell like what if it's both wires or not. And that's the end of this Friday fact. So it was short, but a really cool one. I love these these high-res graphics. I could just sit here. I mean, I did sit here when I was reading this, and just kind of looked at these, just kind of stared at them. It looks really great. I can't wait. I'm actually surprised that where did it go? Surprised the RoboPort is not in high res yet. For some reason, I thought it was, but I guess it's not. It definitely would look awesome in high res. Same like the offshore pumps, I think will look great in high res for sure. I mean, you can easily tell the difference. I mean, the normal pumps are, and I mean, these are. I don't know what this red blue dot. I don't know if you guys can see that on the video. It's not on my screen because it, like on my monitor or anything, because it moves with the page. It's on the accumulator. I'm not quite sure what that is, but yeah, this guy's not high res yet in this picture. I mean, you can tell the difference. So once everything in the game becomes high res, it's gonna look so good. It looks fantastic with the things that are high res. You know, the circuit connectors are kind of a little thing, but it's one of those things where it's like you definitely notice the high res version, you know, when you do have it. So it will be nice to have. I'm guessing these were maybe easier, or maybe the guy whoever worked on them just did that, you know, took priority on that over RoboPorts or something, which is fine. Like I said, they are going to roll everything out in high res. I think that's pretty much it. It's really short. I mean, it's fine. You know, they did it late. They're busy. I can't really think of anything else to discuss here. I do look forward to the stack size optimizations quite a lot. Any optimizations in 16 will be fantastic. And yeah, I believe that's going to do it for this one, guys. So a little bit of a shorter video, shorter Friday Facts. I do encourage you to check out the forum discussion and subreddit discussion, though. Like I said, there's always some interesting things there. And I was reading the subreddit discussion, and several of the devs, V, who I did a video with previously with Will, if you remember, he and our seeding and cloning stuff replied to those Reddit things usually almost every Friday Fact, so reply at least to a couple people in there who have questions and stuff. So really some good kind of insight into things by reading that, and then obviously in the forums they reply sometimes as well. So definitely check that out. Link in the description as always to go to this Friday Facts if you want to read it yourself. I'd love to hear any thoughts you have down in the comments as always. I do want to point out that I have been lacking a little bit on responding to comments. I've been kind of overwhelmed with stuff, but I am reading them. Like I said before, I have gone through and read pretty much every comment. I just take a while sometimes to get around to responding them. So I hope you understand. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like. And until next time, guys, look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.